Hallo meine lieben Freunde und herzlich willkommen zurück zu Chicken Police into the Hive. Ja, wir sind in Sunnys Wohnung, weil wir müssen ein Telefonat führen.
Let's see.
Und wenn ich mich richtig erinnere, war die Nummer 555-932 und Luis kommt herbei.
Hey, Louis, can you come over here for a minute? I've got something I'd like your opinion on.
Sure, Sonny. I'll be right there.
Thanks, Big Ears.
What do you want from Bunny Ears? You think he knows who the spy is?
Just watch and learn, Spring Chicken.
No shit.
Hey, Big Ears, thanks for stopping by.
No problem, Sonny. Say, what can I help you with?
Ja, du wirst gleich staunen.
So...
Oh, the chicken police back together, hey? I always love to see that.
We've gotten into some deep shit, Louis.
Yeah, listen, I want to show you something. You're so educated, so worldly, and you move in such high places, maybe you know more about it than we do.
Come on, Sonny, that's a little too much, but I'll do what I can.
Thanks, pal. Let's see. How was the party, by the way? You seemed a little lost in the crowd.
Well, the king's been busy, hasn't he? He's an old friend, but even I haven't had a chance to talk to him.
Because of that woman?
What woman?
Lady Kayla. Is it because of her you didn't dare speak to the king?
Well, yes, it's true. There is something sinister about her.
She's a formidable fox. I don't know if I should flirt with her or send her to prison.
Well, I don't think either would be very appropriate.
Just kidding, Louis.
All these years, and I'm still not quite used to your sense of humor.
Huh, that makes two of us.
Well, what would you like to know?
There's something you should see.
Da ist den Zettel, mein Freund.
Is that? Where did you get this? You're not supposed to have this.
You, where's your stutter gone?
We had to reach this point eventually, didn't we?
Is your name really Louis C. Hayworth?
Indeed it is. In this country, anyway. That's my real name. Like my father before me. But the rest is just a show.
A what? My brain's gonna explode.
So, we're all ears. And while we're at it, what is this paper? And why is it so important?
What you need to understand is that if I tell you everything now, and I suspect you won't leave me alone until I do, there's no turning back. You're going down a bottomless rabbit hole.
Oder wie geil, oder? Das heißt immer so der Schisshase und das plötzlich...
We've gone deep before.
And Sonny is a living bottomless pit.
Well, if you really want this, let's do it. Take a peck. To tell you the truth, I've been waiting for this moment since I first met you two.
Okay, Vernehmung haben wir. Louis und der König.
Louis seems to have led us by our beaks from the beginning. Is he really a spy? I still can't believe it. But the way he transformed before our eyes makes it clear. He's a master of deception. Even I was fooled. I just have to ask the best questions at the best time. It's the only way to open or break him. That's all I have to focus on. So, let's start with...
I assume you've been talking to Lady Kayla.
Did I talk to her? That's an understatement. She told me everything, but I didn't believe a word she said.
As I knew you would. That woman has been in the king's life for longer than you think. Yet unfortunately, we were too late to realize she meant trouble.
We? Who is we?
Well, it has to do with the paper you just showed me, which you shouldn't have at your possession in the first place.
What is this, some kind of secret society?
Almost, Sonny. I work for the CCI, the Clawville Crown Intelligence. I've been with them for as long as I can remember, even before Hector took the throne.
A king's spy, huh? What about a con man?
What do you think? Just look inside yourself, Sonny.
What am I supposed to think? Everything I've ever thought about you is a lie.
Not everything. And when I needed to lie to you, there was always some truth in it.
Foreign trips and real estate deals, huh?
I was on missions for the king all over the wilderness. And yes, my cover says I bought property for myself and the crown. And sometimes I did just that.
What about the Atlas Hotel? Is it really a family inheritance?
Uh-huh. But it also came in handy as a base for operations. And it was a good way to keep you in my sights.
Oh, Lewis. You know how I feel about that? You were clucking spying on me in my own home.
Spying on you? No, not at all. But we had to be certain about you from the beginning.
Why is that?
The same reason we're here today. Because you and Marty are always sticking your beaks in everything. Things you shouldn't have anything to do with.
Well, I can't deny that.
Okay. Naja, wer genau ist Louis C. Hive? Der Name stimmt ja.
So who is Louis C. Hayworth exactly?
If you want to know the naked truth, I was a carefree but aimless youth. Sure, I devoured women, fast cars, wild parties. I didn't care about anything in this world.
What happened?
I made a serious error of judgment, and someone closest to me died. I was destroyed. After that, I decided to make a change.
And become a spy?
That's not how it works. It was a long road.
So you converted and became a new rabbit?
If you boil it down.
Well, there's more to it than that, right?
I swore an oath to the king, and have served the crown ever since. With my family gone and no real friends, it was easy to fabricate a new identity for myself, even if I kept my true name here in Clawville.
And the nervous bunny thing?
It helped. No one ever thought of me as anything other than a fallen, sad, irrelevant eccentric.
And the story of your impoverishment?
Did it work?
It worked for me.
Well, there you go.
Oh, clucking hell, Lewis. I still can't believe it.
Okay. Du hast uns also gebraucht, aber wofür?
So you needed us. Why?
To be honest, you were considered a dangerous element by the crown from the start. Later, Marty too.
How's that?
You have to ask? Sonny, wherever you go, skeletons fall out of closets. Bridges burst into flames and secrets are revealed that never would have been.
Bin halt ein Drabbelhuhn.
So we were too much. Why weren't we simply eliminated?
Because you're valuable. If you do what we want you to do.
So you were there all along, throughout our whole career?
Something like that. I was there when you were assigned the rookie Martin McChicken, ever since he left the academy. I was there on the bloody New Year's Eve, which it shouldn't have gone down the way it did. But we were also the reason the legend of the chicken police was born instead of you going to jail.
You're saying we owe our fame to you?
I played a small part. Prosecutor Hamtaro did what he did for a reason. And the press wrote what we wanted them to write. Two roosters who survived and saved the day and became heroes.
Okay.
Damn it, Lewis. That case ruined my life.
But gave you another one. The legend of the cop duo. How'd that work out?
Well, I still don't know how it ends.
Okay.
Okay, enough with the small talk. What's written on the paper?
I don't know.
Well, that's convenient.
Sonny, it takes a skilled cryptographer. Like the cryptographer who works for me.
Can you at least tell me what it's for?
It's a short, coded message we use for communications. For security reasons, and just in case it falls into the wrong hands, there are only two people in Clawville who can read it. One of them is my cryptographer.
Who's the other?
Come on, Sonny. You're yanking my tail. But this message is undoubtedly from us, the Kingsguard.
The Kingsguard?
That's what we call ourselves. All those who act to defend the king from that woman. I know, it sounds a bit theatrical.
Against a woman?
Lady Kayla, of course.
So you formed a secret alliance against that lady, Lady Kayla.
It doesn't sound quite right when you put it like that. But that woman is special, and particularly dangerous to the entire empire. In fact, the entire world.
Okay, I admit this is getting interesting. Why is this woman so dangerous? What are you really afraid of?
We should have kept a close eye on her when the cult first reared its head.
The cult? You mean the new church? I thought that was a serious religious denomination that was involved in charity.
It is, but the purpose for what it does is another matter.
Do you think Lady Kayla is trying to get animals to support her for her own ends?
The church has been quick to get the poor on her side. The Hive is essentially hers. But Lady Kayla, being as appealing as she is, many of the upper classes attend her seances. So she essentially has her paws on everyone.
Even the king himself?
Even the king. That's right.
And what do you think she's gonna do with that power?
That's what we don't know yet.
So, here we are.
But we can be sure she doesn't want world peace. If our suspicions are correct, the church and the Golden Fang clan are somehow connected.
Is that so? That's an interesting theory.
Okay.
Why are you telling me this? Why the sudden honesty?
You had me up against the wall.
You could have denied everything. There could have been 100 other reasons for your stutter. Besides, if you're really an experienced spy, you know that. And you're a master liar.
I just didn't want to play a part in front of you anymore, Sonny. You may take this as manipulation, but I consider you a friend. And I'm afraid you're digging yourselves in so deep that we're gonna have to work together. Because this thing is bigger than all of us.
The city's existence is at stake?
More than that, my friend. The whole world order.
A new world order? The whole world order, ja. HWO-ordern.
Do we need to preserve that world order? It's already going down the drain as we speak.
Order must be maintained at all costs. If the Clawville dream falls, or if we admit it has already fallen, anarchy will break out. We'll eat each other, and not just figuratively.
What's in it for you? Why are you risking your life? Are you really such a patriot?
I don't have a family, Sonny. And neither do you anymore. While you chose booze and self-destruction, I chose a higher purpose.
So, you're an incurable idealist.
I swore an oath to the king of the city. You know, it's good to belong to someone or something, Sonny. Where do you belong?
Oh, shit, I don't know. Maybe just the bottom of the bottle.
You see, that's what I'm talking about.
So, here's this woman, and she's completely messed with the king's head. Is that the problem?
One problem. The other is the registered church. Her organization is essentially inviolable. The police can't touch her with a finger.
The whole scheme seems pretty well thought out.
You said it.
So there's this woman. First, she charms the upper crust with her special little seances until word eventually gets to the king. The king then asks for private sessions. And of course, he falls madly in love with her.
Just as written in the big book. So, what comes next?
The king's former advisor dies mysteriously. Many suspect poisoning, but the investigation is quickly closed.
And the king appoints Lady Kayla, his personal spiritual guide, as his primary advisor. And as such, she becomes an honorary member of the Council of 12.
The most influential animal after the king.
See? See the dark and dangerous path she is slowly leading us down?
And what's next? Would she kill the king, too?
We don't think he'd be much use to her dead. We're more afraid that she's somehow trying to gain even more influence over him.
More than this? I mean, the king wouldn't fart without her permission.
And that's the first point you're wrong about, my friend.
What do you mean?
The king is socially rather awkward. In company, he seems powerless and confused. That is true. But that's the surface.
So you're saying he got wind of her plan? Would he be so cunning?
No one's ever dared to speak openly to him about the things I've just told you.
Warum
But
schmeißt es
Hector
dann einfach raus?
himself came to me and asked me to check his mistress thoroughly. Find out all about her past and do a little digging around the church.
Well, well. The royal
True.
fox is not as lost as he seems.
No, he's not. All the while being head over heels in love. She's got him by the tail. But even so, Hector retained the sense that helped put him on the throne in the first place.
So the king suspects something, we suspect something. How do we proceed?
That, my friend, is a very good question.
Und was ist der nächste Schritt? Wie können wir... Okay.
So what's the next step? How can we help you?
Honestly, well, I'm surprised you're so cooperative, Sonny.
Well, there's something noble about what you do.
Thank you.
And there's a level of naive insanity that I can't help but respect.
I see.
But cluck in hell, we're all in this together, right?
We definitely need to find out what the connection is between Lady Kayla and her church and the rise of the gangs.
Especially the Golden Fang.
Exactly. I know Mick's in your sights.
That's an understatement. He killed a friend of mine.
I hope you know this isn't about revenge.
I'm not the vengeful type, but when I catch him, I'll pull out all his hairs one by one.
Just find out what the link is first. And of course what they plan to do together with the church.
And Lady Kayla.
Ja genau, wenn alles erledigt ist, kannst du mit ihm machen, was du willst. Auch wenn es für uns nützlicher wäre, wenn wir ihn verhören können. Wenn ich ihn zuerst erwische, kann ich nichts versprechen.
Deal.
Du war nicht synchronisiert.
So, what's our cue? How does the big plan begin, super spy?
First, find out what the paper says.
Yeah, but at this point I admit I'm stuck.
Calla will help us. She's the best spy in the Hive. In fact, in the entire Empire.
Kalla, die Wespe?
Wait a minute. Don't I know her?
You might have met her. She's our agent reporting on the situation between the Great Web and the Clan.
Damn. Do you guys really have your hands everywhere?
I don't want to be modest. So yeah, all over the wilderness. If you must know, you have 2 longtime lady friends who worked for us. One in Stavonia and one in the exotic southern swamplands.
Okay.
The she-cat and the crocodile? You know what, though? I'd prefer not to know.
As you wish, Sonny.
Filmar works for you too, doesn't he?
How did you know?
Look at you, stuttering again. Come on, he's been acting suspicious for years. Like I always knew.
Yeah, well, Filmer's been watching you since the Wessler case.
Explains a lot. Damn it.
Sorry if this is a lot to take in, but, it had to come out sometime.
Yeah, I think I understand.
I'll call Calla. You stay here. We'll figure this out.
Just don't turn my apartment into a spy headquarters, okay?
Okay, I won't.
Spymaster Louis, okay.
You see? That's what I'm talking about.
Du Faust, ne? Cool. Da waren wir ja gut. Supi, huge fan.
Sonny, I think I'm in shock.
Well, I understand that, little buddy.
Lewis was snooping around us all this time, and Filmar, and who knows who else?
I don't like this either, believe me. But it's helping us now, so let's hear what they're planning.
Listen, we're not stirring up a hornet's nest with all this, huh?
Wespennest. True. Wespennest, müssen wir. So.
This is the biggest hornet's nest I ever saw.
Wespennest, Freunde.
So yes. Yes, we are,
Kein
buddy.
Hornetsnest. Es sind Wespen. Die Wespe wird nämlich uns helfen.
Feathers.
What's wrong with you? You live and die for adventures like this, don't you?
Yeah, but, well,
Come on, spit it out.
the thing is, I wanted to tell you this, but
Gentlemen,
Hallo.
dear lady,
Furry gods, that was fast.
frighteningly fast.
Calla was nearby.
Ja,
Was
zufällig.
she following us?
Oh, don't be paranoid, Sonny.
After what I found out today, it's hard not to be.
Let me see that paper.
Here,
We got that far too. Can you be a little more specific?
this came from my contact in the Hive. Its contents are a little troubling. But what's more troubling is that it's come from you.
We found it in a strange little monkey music box.
Someone put it there for you to find.
what does it mean? What does it say?
It says, I hid it where no one will ever dare to search for it. Only through my cold body.
That doesn't mean much. But who's the writer?
Mr. Hayworth?
You can tell them, sweetheart. They'll find out eventually.
Frank Castellini.
Half-armed Frank? Was he one of you people?
Well, no, not exactly. But he did help us with a few things. And he kept in touch with Calla. And through him, with me.
What the hell does that mean?
That's for you to figure out. But as I said, the mere fact that the message was taken from him and planted as bait for you is concerning.
So we're busted.
I think so, Mr. Hayworth.
So what are you gonna do?
We? Nothing. But you're gonna...
Ah, chicken shit.
This message is for you. So they know you're onto a hot lead. You can lay low, but whatever they're planning, they'll go through with it. But if we all work together...
Huh, so you want us to do your dirty work for you?
The King's Guard will do our best to help you, and your service will be a great help to the Crown.
No offense, madam, but the fate of the crown is of little concern to us. A friend of ours was killed. Frank.
If you don't find out what else they're after, they might kill more of your friends.
Listen to us, Sonny. You just keep going down the road you've already planned, and we'll help you. It's a win-win situation, right?
It's just that I've just found out that this road is full of spies and global conspiracies.
That's true.
Sonny, think of our friendship. How many times have I helped you? How many times did I bail you out, huh?
I'll think about it.
Neuer Hinweis, neuer Codex-Eintrag. Film als Schirmherr. Jetzt will ich mal hier beschauen, was haben wir draußen für einen Eintrag? Die Königswache. Lois zuvor gibt es eine Geheimorganisation von Spionen, deren Aufgabe darin besteht, den König und seine Interessen zu beschützen, selbst auf Kosten der Überwachung des Königs selbst und seiner unmittelbaren Umgebung.
What do you make of this, Marty?
What do I make of it? It's all nonsense. But the bunny is right about something.
Which is?
You're gonna go through with this. I mean, we are. It's our trademark. And what's the difference what we make of it?
It's a matter of principle.
Come on, Sonny. Don't be stubborn. Don't lie to yourself. That's the spirit. Once we're in, let's do it and get out with some dignity.
You're sounding like an adult. What the hell's wrong with you?
Nothing. I've just been watching your ass too much.
Huh, that's funny.
Huh.
Shall we do it?
I'm with you, Boss Bird.
Thanks, young fella.
Please consider carefully. You may not understand yet, but you are extremely important here.
Ah, cut the cryptic crap. Is this some kind of occupational hazard?
Maybe it is. To be honest, I don't know.
Well, honey, if you put your mind to it, you can always find me.
Should I take that as an invitation?
I'd like to know who you really are. I mean, behind the acting.
Thank you, Detective. Appreciate it.
Okay, da ist doch
Why
Fremdbagger.
do I have a feeling that she and Lewis were not only watching us, but manipulating us too?
Das tun Spione halt gern, ja?
Listen, Lewis, you've always been a loyal friend, but how can I trust you from now on?
I understand if you can't look at me the same way, Sonny, but believe me, we're not that different.
What do you mean?
Well, you know, I lie to everybody. It's my job. You lie to yourself because of your job.
I'm not asking you to give me a lecture on morality.
Just think about it. You'll do anything to stall, to face the real you and your real desires. Your wife and your daughter. You look for them, and yet you don't. This journey of yours around the world, well, that may never happen. Well, don't you think it's symbolic? You never leave Clawville because you'd have to move on to do that. And that's exactly what you can't do because you live in the past. Therefore, you lie to yourself.
Just stop this.
As you wish, Sonny. I'm sorry, buddy, if I hit a nerve.
Forget about it. Okay, I'll talk it over with Marty. We'll be in touch. But for now, please leave us alone.
As you wish, Mr. Featherland.
Sonny, you have my number. Call me when you're ready. Calla and I will work out the plan.
If we're gonna work together, I can't guarantee we're gonna follow any plan.
We'll see, Sonny. But you have a deal.
Right.
Goodbye, Sonny. But think about it. And don't do anything rash or stupid.
We're here to help you.
I'll try. Now, would you please?
Goodbye, old friend.
Mr. Featherland? Mr. McChicken?
Bye, lady.
All right, let's take a deep breath, and then we'll head to the Hive.
What? But we just promised we'd tell them first.
I promised not to follow any plans.
You are one cocky son of a cock.
I beg your pardon?
I thought I'd have more time, but... Listen, boss, I know how important this is. Frank was my friend too, but I think the poor guy's gonna have to wait a little longer. We can't rush over there just yet.
What do you mean we can't rush, just because of what those two are saying?
No. Actually, I need to say something.
What's bugging
I
you?
mean, Papa.
Well, you know, Boss Bird, Laura gave me an ultimatum.
Laura? What ultimatum?
There's more. Even worse. She's invited you to dinner.
What?
Tomorrow night. She insists, tooth and claw, and you've seen her teeth. She wants to talk to you, to us, about us.
About what? I don't understand.
She's not gonna take me back if we don't get a few things straight, okay? Look, this is important to me. Do me a favor and come.
I don't know.
Monica will be there.
You've been planning all this behind my back?
Yeah, I was afraid to tell you because of your reaction.
Clucking hell. You're right.
So? Are you coming?
I guess. It's the least I can do. Frank can wait a day, right? His clock is ticking differently now.
Oh, yeah. Now it's ticking in infinity.
Poetic, Marty.
Sonny, listen, there's one more thing. Get some rest, okay?
Yeah, that's nice of you, kid, but no. You know, I got 1,000 things going on, and when my mind's racing, I just can't stop it.
No, listen to me, Sonny. I'm serious. Just relax, okay? I'll see you at my place tomorrow night, 7 o'clock, fresh and crisp. You pick up Monica on the way. Do we have a deal?
All right, Marty, but stop talking to me like I'm a dimwit.
Thank you. That means a lot to me.
Yeah, sure, no problem.
Now give me a hug, you big dummy.
What? Get the cluck out of here.
All right, I'm going. And no drinking, okay? Tomorrow, rested, clean, fresh as a day-old chick.
You're not my mother hen. Cluck off.
All right. Tomorrow, then.
Bis morgen.
Molly?
Oh.
You're too late. Again. I don't know. I'm not even surprised. Just... I was so scared. Why weren't you here? Why aren't you ever here?
What happened? Where's Tessa?
She's fine. She slept through the whole thing. But that man, he was just standing there. He stood there in complete silence. And then he just disappeared. I saw his eyes. They were yellow, so bright and yellow. They burned.
Listen to me, baby. You have to concentrate. Who was it?
I don't know.
You have to know.
I don't know. I'm sorry, okay? I don't know.
Okay. It's okay. I
can't take it anymore, Sonny. It's not just about you and me anymore. It's Tess.
I know. And I will find whoever did this. I'm gonna find him. And I'm gonna...
But I don't want you to find him, okay? I want you to find me. Find us, for all the God's sakes.
I understand, Molly.
Don't you understand? If you find him, what then? There will be another case, another madman. It will never end.
We're getting out of here. We'll forget this whole thing, I promise you. It'll end. Believe me.
But we won't be here then.
Molly, you can't be serious.
I'm not gonna watch you destroy yourself and everything around you. You can burn the city for all I care, but we're not gonna burn in it. Your family or Clawville. Choose.
It's not that simple.
Of course it's not. It never is.
I was surprised, but Marty was right. I had a terrible nightmare about that old case, but I slept like a log afterward. And I woke up a brand new rooster. Sometimes you need a break, that's all. Even if it's just for one day. So I rested. And I wondered a lot about a lot of things and a lot of people. And then the day was gone, just like that. I got myself together and went to pick up Monica. I knew I was in for more than a friendly chat at Marty's. I was more afraid of Laura than I was of the Golden Fang clan, or this crazy conspiracy that was beginning to form in my head. I was afraid that what she was going to talk about would change everything. Here we are.
Here we are. Then, shall we go in?
Listen, Mon, can I ask you something?
Sure, go ahead.
Is this, I mean, is this a date? Well, what's so funny? You're right. It was stupid to even ask.
No. It's just... Sonny, do you want it to be a date?
It's not polite to answer a question with a question. Do you?
Did you just answer my question with a question?
Mon, please, I'm dying here.
Yeah, this could be a date. If you want it to be. And only if you promise to make it even better.
Well, I can try. I know a good place we could go after.
You don't mean Zip's Cafe, do you?
How did you know? Oh, I'm not good at this. Cluck in hell.
That's not one, man.
Okay, then I'll take you somewhere. Let's just get this over with, okay?
Deal.
Hey, what's going on here?
What's going on? Nothing. Nothing at all. Absolutely nothing. Why?
Right, come on, Laura's waiting.
Okay, let's go.
Aha.
Laura?
Die aanbeemfte.
Santino Featherland. I'm glad you've honored us with your presence. When was the last time you were here?
Was ist hier Computer? Das ist so okay, stimmt so gehört.
Oh, about a lifetime ago.
Kind of. Monica, darling, it's so good to see you.
You too, Laura. How are you feeling?
We're fine, thank you. The nights are hard sometimes, but I'm managing surprisingly well.
So good to hear. Can I help you in the kitchen?
Sure, come on. I'll show you around.
Let's go.
Cluck in hell, Marty. Didn't you forget to tell me something?
Oh, the painting? Gee, I know, it's extremely scary. When Laura bought it, I didn't sleep for weeks.
Okay, das ist doch Nachricht. Mit die Augen.
It's not that, you big dumbass. Laura. Hmm?
Oh, yeah. Well, of course, it's not news to me.
Don't you think it's worth mentioning? I'm your partner, for cluck's sake. It could affect your work.
Well, has it affected my work?
I don't know. Maybe. Shit, it's been months.
You want to be godfather to the baby?
So, jetzt fragen wir über den Partner.
Wait, what? No, well,
Don't worry. You don't have to answer now. We've got time.
Did you just shock me on purpose to appease my anger?
Maybe. You don't think I'm smart enough to do that?
I don't know what to think anymore, but... Ah, shit. Congratulations, you big moron. I guess that's the right thing to say.
Without the moron part, but yeah, something like that. And thank you very much, Sonny. That's very nice of you.
Why didn't you tell me sooner?
Hey, relax. Just enjoy the evening. The best is yet to come.
Oh, cluck. Will there be more surprises?
Well, maybe.
You got any bourbon?
Don't worry. We got you.
You're a pal.
I know.
Ja, sehr schön. Schick, schick. Da haben wir einen tollen Haufen beieinander. Ja gut, Freunde, dann werden wir aber hier trotzdem Schluss machen. Und in der nächsten Folge haben wir dann wahrscheinlich auch noch ein Date. Das wird ja schön werden. Da bin ich ja gespannt drauf. Ich hoffe, ihr auch. Dann sage ich danke fürs Zusehen und bis zum nächsten Mal. Tschüss.